Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's BarberGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Well, we've got the Al Spencer Coffee Adventure going on again. Thank you very much, Al. Hang on. That is a nice cup of coffee. As you know, last week, Al Spencer sent some samples of some coffee from Costco. Really terrific stuff. And we're using the Kirkland Pacific Bold Organic Dark Roast Coffee Extra Bold Keurig Cup. He sent a couple of these. I got one here in the coffee mug. Here's the other one right here. That's what it is. Take a good look at that. This is a terrific cup of coffee. My gosh, this is great. I got to get some more of this. I really do like this a lot. And we have one more to get me through the broadcast this morning. So thank you very much, Al Spencer. Really do appreciate it. Hey, got my Nerd Dogs mug going on this morning. Huh? I guess we're going to nerd out a little bit when it comes to wet shaving. Yeah, that'll be great. And I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Hey, if you're taking me on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. Really do appreciate it. Wow, we got some great stuff this morning. Hang on, this is good. This is really good stuff. Let me set that aside there just for a minute. Don't know what's going on here. I have no idea what that is. That's kind of like the elephant in the room. I have no idea what that is. I don't know. It might be an allergic reaction to a soap I'm using. I don't know. I just noticed it when I did my shave just before, and I have no idea what that is. I think maybe it's you can spot that in some previous video reviews. I don't know. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. I don't think it's from a head shave. I do have a couple of small ones here from a previous head shave. I was using my twist adjustable razor and decided, you know what, I'm going to open up a little more. I shouldn't have done that. Keep it mild, Mark. I cannot use an overly aggressive razor when I do a head shave. But I just wanted to address that. I have no idea what that is. So yeah, I apologize for that. But sometimes the show must go on, right? Hey, before we go any further with this morning's Monday morning mailbag, I forgot to mention that the two winners that we selected in the 7,000 subscriber giveaway, they have their prizes. Yes, they do. We contacted Mongo Boomer, and he wrote me after he received his prizes. He said, Mark, thank you so much. The razor arrived on Monday from Vikings Blade along with 50 cayenne blades and an aftershave balm. How generous of them. Used it this morning, and wow, what a shave. Very nice heft and great balance in the hand. Yeah, Vikings Blade sent him the Chieftain 5 BC directly, and he received it. He also followed up with another email after the other part of the prize package got to him. And he said, everything arrived today in great shape. Wow, I'm going to be busy trying new stuff out. Planning to try the Vikings Blade Cayenne Hots tomorrow in my 34C, along with the Wool Fat. That was the Mitchell's Wool Fat shave soap that we included. That came courtesy of viewer Mark Bagwell. Thank you again, Mark. Again, thank you so much for the personal note and the fantastic prizes. You're very welcome. So glad that you contacted me, Mongo. And also, Wolf Sniper 6mm Robinson also received his prize package. He received the King C Gillette razor and some other soaps and razor blades and that sort of thing. And he says, hi, George. Well, it's Mark. I know sometimes folks confuse the character with the person. Hi, George. Received the package today. Love everything in it. We'll shave Saturday morning. Try the razor and soap. Thanks very much. Well, thank you for acknowledging that you got the prize to both of those winners. Thanks very much. And we're going to do it again here, hopefully pretty soon. Maybe 7,500, maybe 8,000, depending on how things go. We'll see. I can't. We'll see. Probably 8,000, but you never know. Maybe we'll do like a mini giveaway at 7,500. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how things develop and how things go. But yeah, that's absolutely great. And my thanks to everybody who contributed something to the prize, or my thanks to Vikings Blade. Absolutely. Thanks to Vikings Blade. Thanks to Mark Bagwell. Thank you all very much for contributing something. I think I think Beth Jones, I think some of your blades were also placed in there too, I think. I'm not sure, can't remember. But thank you to everyone out there who supports the channel. And again, a big, big thanks to Vikings Blade for sending that razor over to our prize winner. Thank you very much. They have really supported this channel. They were here from the very, very beginning, and I cannot thank them enough. They make some great shaving gear. Love their razors. So wanted to make mention of that. So yeah, we got some great content this morning. We got some great topics in the refill. Got some new shaving gear to talk about. Wow, we just got some great stuff. We also have a really neat morning shaving tip, kind of a rework of one that we've talked about before, but also serves as a great reminder and also provides a little bit of inspiration as well. So without further ado, let's kick things off like we do every week with a morning viewer shaving tip. Okay, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Gary Hogue. And Gary writes, Mark, as I began to collect razors, I needed a convenient way to store them. Initially, I looked at some 2- and 4-piece metal razor stands, but while searching on Amazon, I ran across wooden test tube stands. Truthfully, this wasn't my idea. Somebody else had already tried it and put a photo of theirs in their review. At first, one stand was enough, but as my collection grew, so the number of racks did as well. They were about $16 each on Amazon. They have a decent finish on them, but I sprayed an additional acrylic layer on to protect from damp razors. Great, inexpensive solution for me. Love your videos, Gary Hogue. Gary, love the photos, and I love the fact, which is why I picked this shaving tip, I love the fact that you've mounted them to the wall like that. That is genius, because whenever I see these racks, I usually see them on counters, and that's fine, or I see them on shelving, that's fine too. But this is the first time I've seen them mounted to the walls like that, and I just thought that that is absolutely genius. So I wanted to share that with the other viewers, that this is another approach you can use with these test tube racks. Absolutely fantastic. And thank you so much for sending along that shaving tip and those terrific photos as well. Really, really does help kind of drive the point home that you just don't have to get a rack like that and just set it on your counter or on your shelf. You can be a little more creative with it, as you were in mounting them to the wall of your shaving den. Really, really terrific. And to say thank you, for you and only you, right here, an original George sketch, an original signed George sketch. So please email me your snail mail address at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, 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 and I will send this to you post haste. And Gary already very kindly included his snail mail address in his email to me. So I'll get this off to you very, very shortly. Gary, thanks again for the shaving tip. And if you too would like an original signed George sketch, all you gotta do is email me a shaving tip at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it on the Monday morning mailbag shaving tip segment, you too will receive an original signed George sketch, just like Gary will be receiving very, very soon. So thanks again for the great shaving tip, Gary. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, here's a little fun note from viewer Ken Frederick. And he writes, Hi Mark, with April Fool's Day rapidly approaching, I thought I would share this with you and the viewers of Monday Morning Mailbag. This old comedy song will be of particular interest to those in the wet shaving community, as it's quite funny. Not just for the lyrics, but for the words that are alluded to, but not actually sung. With all the negative news in the world now, I think we could all use a good laugh. Enjoy and take care. Ken. Yeah, this is the classic shaving cream song. You've probably heard this. If you haven't, I'll link it below so you can go right to the video and hear the song. April Fool's Day is this Friday, so be aware this Friday. But here's a little fun song to kind of kick off April Fool's Day festivities, or just to play while you're having a shave in your shaving den, that sort of thing. Wish I could play it on the program, but I think copyright issues might get in the way. So I'll just link to it So you could play it right there from the link and enjoy it at your leisure. So Ken, thanks very much for pointing that out. And happy April Fool's Day to everybody this Friday. So watch out if someone is going to be pranking you on Friday, April 1st, 2022. Well, this morning we have a shave den photo from viewer Wayno. And he enclosed a photo of his shaving den and he wrote, "My fledgling den." Well, it's a start. It's a wonderful start. You have some really nice shaving gear there. You got a supply razor. Looks like you have a long-handled Progress 2-piece adjustable razor. Looks like you have either a Gillette Fat Boy or maybe it's a Slim. I think it's a Fat Boy. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful shaving gear. Great looking shave den. Everything is right there where you can get right at it. No, that's fantastic. Wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing that photo of your shaving den with the viewers in the wet shaving community, Wayno. Really do appreciate it. And if you out there would like to share your shaving den setup with the viewers in the wet shaving community, just email me some photos, a little bit about them to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I'll get them on the Monday morning mailbag because I know viewers and wet shavers would love to see them. So thanks again, Wayno. Really do appreciate it. Wow, we are off to a great start. And you know what? We haven't even gotten to the refill yet. We've just got so many great topics. This also came up, and I wanted to share this with you as well. This came from a gentleman named Rich Black via viewer Chuck Price. So thank you, gentlemen, very much. And Rich Black wrote, in regards to the hospital wet shaving project. And he wrote, "Hi, Mark. I was referred to you by one of your followers, Chuck Price. He had seen a post about a project I'm running for the NHS and said you might be able to raise a bit of awareness for it. A lot of people in shaving companies have got on board already and made some donations. Everything from people sending me blades to Henson sending me 100 razors. Wow, that's very generous of Henson Shaving. The support has been amazing. Now, you're probably wondering what this project is. Well, I have attached a link to it that was posted as a blog on the Agent Shave website and also emailed out to customers by Steve at Alpha Shaving Works and on his site too. I appreciate you taking the time to read about this project. Take care and all the best, Rich Black." Well, I will have that link to agentshave.co.uk/the Hospital Wet Shaving Project. I'll have that link below and click on it, check it out yourself. It really is a terrific project that I'm more than happy to mention on the Monday morning mailbag. As a matter of fact, I contacted Henson Shaving and I heard from a representative there named Ashley Knox who said, "Hi, Mark. Yes, we spoke with Rich a couple of weeks back and we were able to contribute a donation of razors to his efforts." Very cool project he runs over there. It's not our style to pat ourselves on the back, but if you'd like to share this update with your audience, feel free. Well, yeah, I am going to pat you on the back because that's really generous. And that is, kudos to you and everyone at Henson Shaving for that. Thank you very much. And Rich, very happy to get the word out on this. And again, folks, I will link this below so you can get right to it and read all about this very worthy project. It really is fantastic. And in reading through it, it started with a small idea and it seems to have snowballed into something really great. So God bless you, Rich. That's absolutely fantastic. And God bless the folks at Henson Shaving and everybody else who is contributing to this project to make a difference. Thank you very much. Wow, we are off to an absolutely great start. And you know, it's that time of the show. The coffee's getting low. Let's go back for a refill. All right, time for the refill. And I hope you did get a refill. I know I did. This is really terrific. I just spent my second Keurig cup of the Kirtland Pacific Bold coffee that Al Spencer sent. This is really very good. I like this a lot. Al, thanks very much. I got to get some more. It's fantastic. Again, if you're interested, Kirtland Pacific Bold from Costco. Now, I may have said Kirtland because Kirtland, Ohio is right around the corner over here. But this is Kirkland with a K, 2 Ks, not Kirtland with a T. Kirkland. My apologies if I mispronounce it, but it's Kirkland that you can get at Costco, the Pacific Bold. Very, very good. And again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I got a couple of topics to talk about in refill this morning. This is in regards to the cold razor shave. This comes from viewer Schalfer, and he writes, I use a small bowl full of ice and then add the soap, bloom water, and a little more if needed for the rinse and to rest the razor between passes while I lather up. Chilly, but works great. Now, I wrote him back and said, excellent variation to the cold razor approach. And he said, thanks. Everything else is hot/warm. The brush, the lather out of a scuttle, rinsing the face and razor to clear the lather. Then I dunk the razor in the cold water bowl before touching the face again. That is really, really neat. So that's something to try, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to use the cold razor approach, a separate bowl of cold water with ice, and then just rest the razor in there while you're lathering up in between shave passes, that sort of thing. Really, really neat variation on that, Schalfer. So thanks very, very much. Really do appreciate it. Rodney Ripplinger wrote to us in a previous Monday morning mailbag asking about the number of shaves DE and SE blades get. And for some reason, he was saying that it appears that SE razor blades, especially in the twig and leaf razors, were getting more shaves than a DE razor blade was getting in DE razors. And he wrote the folks at Leaf, and they wrote him back, and they said, hi, and Rodney shared this with me. And here is the answer. He says, the answer to my blade question from Leaf. And they wrote to him, hi, Rod. Thanks for checking in. I'm so happy you're enjoying our razors. Funny you should mention that. That's primarily due to the different types of audiences that use our razors. We peppered our user base last year to understand how long folks went on blades, and it varied from a shave or two to like 3+ months, covering dozens of shaves. The wide variance was primarily in our female user base, which incidentally is the largest portion of our customers. Men tended to ditch blades much quicker. 3 to 8 shaves was more common. Personally, I log about 8 shaves on my blades before swapping them, but I'm also not partial to particularly sharp blades, so I don't mind as they work themselves in. Hope that context helps. Always here to answer questions, and that's from Adam at Leaf Shave. Hey, Rodney, thanks very much for sending that along that answer. Me, as you know, I'm like 2 to 3 shaves with a double edge razor blade, and I'm tossing it for a new razor blade. Everyone's different. Your mileage may vary, but at least that's kind of an understanding of what they're looking at here. Viewer Jacob Heron also, in regards to the leaf and the twig, he says, I'm an owner of the leaf and twig and can speak on longevity of blades in them. I get a good, at least 3 head and clean up around my beard shaves out of both. So I guess in a way, I get maybe close to 4 to 5 shaves since the head has more surface area. The absolute longest I pushed a blade in the leaf was 11 to 12 shaves, maybe even close to 15. Honestly, lost track after 10. Wow, that's really, really amazing. I can understand where, more surface area, more coverage, more skin to cover when you're doing a head shave. I absolutely identify with that. Absolutely. Mike L, viewer Mike L, in regards to the cold razor shave, he wrote, I've been doing the cold razor shave for last week or so, and it has been great. I haven't gotten any irritation doing that way, and the shave has been a lot smoother. All the shaves are done on my head. Now that's something I'm going to have to try, the cold razor method for my head shaves. You can see right here, I got a few here, and maybe if I was using a cold razor, maybe that would have helped. Again, I got to go milder. Every once in a while, I'm like, well, I'll turn this up a little bit. I'll go a little more aggressive. No, I got absolutely have to keep my head shaves on the mild side. and then, do the 2 passes, a little bit of touch up, and make sure I have enough protection and lather up there. But the cold razor is something I'm absolutely going to try because I'm very intrigued now. And I'll probably try it before I actually do the review of it. You know what? We'll see. But anyhow, that's fantastic that people are getting that many shaves out of a leaf razor, and that the cold razor method seems to be working for a lot of viewers. Great updates to these topics. Folks, really do appreciate it. Great refill segment. Little short this week, but that's okay. We had so much other stuff to talk about. So you know what? We'll do it again next week. Okay, it's that time of the show. Let's check out some new shaving gear. Okay, we got some great items in this week's new shaving gear, and we're going to kick it off. Well, hey, did you notice? Did you notice something different? Yeah? We're going to kick it off with this right here. What is this? This came from viewer Beth Jones. Beth Jones very generously sent this. This is Seaforth Sea Ice Lime shaving soap in a Seaforth mug. This was a limited edition offering up on Spearhead's website. And this is an absolutely wonderful scent. Now, this is Seaforth Sea Ice Lime. Okay, we'll get to that in just a minute because she wrote to me and she said, "Today's your lucky day. I just ordered this just now dropped special edition shave soap from Spearhead Shaving, and it's already sold out." And she said, "I saw it and immediately thought of you, especially since I do not like menthol. The mug holds 7 to 8 ounces of shave soap and has a lid, so it should keep for quite a while." And then she writes here about her shaving routine. "Also, I used the Merkur Premium Platinum Coated Blade today, and wow, what a nice, smooth, and efficient shave in my Henson A1 13. Have a nice weekend. Not sure how long Spearhead Shaving will continue to have the soap and mug available." Well, that was very nice of you, Beth. Really fantastic. So what this is, it is Seaforth Sea Spice Lime, only they're calling it Sea Ice Lime because it has cooling agents, menthol in here. So it's the great scent and performance of their Sea Spice Lime, only they're calling it Sea Ice Lime. And it's I absolutely love this scent. It's an absolutely fantastic scent. And to get it in this mug here with the Seaforth logo is huge. This is absolutely fantastic. It's stellar, and it sold out immediately from what Beth Jones was telling me. So you know what? I'll have a link to the page as of this broadcast. At the time I'm doing this video, it's still being shown as sold out. Hopefully when this airs or sometime down the road, they'll have it back in stock. But I am really looking forward to using this. This is fantastic. And check out the lid. The lid goes on like this, all right? And if you want to use it, it goes underneath like this, okay? And that'll stay on your counter like that. How about that, huh? Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And love the logo and especially love the scent of this shave soap. Absolutely fantastic. And looking forward to that cooling menthol kick. Really fantastic. I just absolutely thank you so much, Beth. Very kind of you and very generous of you. And again, I'll have the link below. It did go fast. I'm going to contact the folks at Spearhead and find out what their plans are. And if I find out anything and I'm able to post it below, I will do so. But yeah, just looking forward to using this and a lot of soap there. Absolutely fantastic. Really, thank you very much, Beth Jones. Really do appreciate it. Very generous of you. Thank you so much. Really, thank you very much. Also, because we've been talking about the supply razors, this is the SE and, of course, the 2.0. Absolutely fantastic single-edge razors. Beth Jones also shared this regarding the grip sleeve product. And she wrote, Hey Mark, thought I would send you a picture of my SE razor with the silicone grip sleeve attached. Looks terrific, and I'm looking forward to taking it for a test drive. For your information, the grip sleeve fits very tightly, and once it is, it's there to stay. Now, Beth, there is some information I saw on the grip sleeve just recently, and they were saying that you can put a little bit of soap on the inside of that grip sleeve, and it'll help to slide it on. And then if you want to remove it, all you have to do is put a little bit of soap in there again, and it'll help slide it off. Now, I don't have a grip sleeve, and I'm thinking about getting one myself, especially for doing a head shave in the shower. I did do a head shave with my SE razor in the shower, and the grip was fine. It was okay. However, I was being very, very aware of it. So I think the grip sleeve is something that I will get, especially with using this razor for head shaves in the shower. Now, this has been a fantastic razor with the, I'll show you right here, the Nick Stop technology right there, the Nick Stop, the Nick Stop safety bar there that has those fins. It's the Nick Stop technology they talk about. Been absolutely fantastic, and it really does reduce nicks and cuts. Fantastic, and it really does give me a great head shave. So the grip sleeve is definitely something that I want to invest in. Now, when you said that the grip sleeve is pretty secure, it's probably there to stay. I was glad to see that Supply sent out this email, and they had some information on installing and uninstalling it, so to speak. So I'll make sure that I display that on screen. I have it someplace displayed on screen, or I'll post it below in a pinned comment, something like that, or I'll link to their page, however we do it here. However I come across the information, I'll make sure that you get it in case you're interested in getting the grip sleeve, because it's something that I'm very much interested in getting for my Supply razor. And if you saw Wayno's picture of his shaving den earlier, he's got a grip sleeve on his Supply razor as well. I'm pretty sure I saw that on his Supply razor. So Beth, thank you very, very much for the update on the grip sleeve, and also for the Seaforth Ice Lime. Looking forward to that. Thank you very, very much. Really, really do appreciate it, Beth. Viewer Andy Schneider checks in, and he writes, "Hey Mark, I can't recall if you've mentioned this yet on the Monday morning mailbag, but I thought I'd email you anyway. I recently received the new fine Barber Blue aftershave, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's a tribute to the discontinued Floid Blue. I was never fortunate enough to try Floid Blue, but this new aftershave from Fine is outstanding. Unreal scent. If you haven't checked it out, I encourage you to do so." And he included a link. I will include the link below. I have never tried Floid Blue, and I'm really interested in trying it. I've never tried Floid Black either. And of course, that was discontinued, and Phoenix Shaving did an homage to Floid Black with their Droid Black. And this was fantastic, absolutely fantastic scent. So yeah, love this. I got to shave with this again. There's so much great stuff out there. I got to shave with this again. Both these fantastic. So I'm very interested in trying the Fine Blue, what they call Fine Barber Blue aftershave, and try to compare that with how it stacks up against Floid Black and the similarities and that sort of thing. Yeah, this is fantastic scent. Really looking forward to trying that Fine Barber Blue aftershave. So yeah, thanks very much for that, Andy. Really, really do appreciate that. And again, folks, I'll have the link below. Thanks to Andy. And also, I'll have a link to Andy's razor and brush stands. If you want one of those, I'll have a link to that. You can contact him and get one of those razor and brush stands. I just got contacted by another viewer who purchased one. Absolutely loves it. So Andy is making those as well. So if you want a really, really terrific razor and brush stand, check out the link where you can contact Andy. So that's fantastic. I think he also lowered the price on those as well. So you might want to check that out as well. Okay, here's an item that we made mention of in previous Monday morning mailbags, And I said that I was going to get some of this, and I finally have. And I wanted to show it to you because it really is a very good value for the money. And that is the Col Conk By Rum Shave Soap. Yeah, I got a 4-pack of this. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 of these 2.5-ounce pucks for about $17 and some change. It works out to about $4.50 a puck, and about 10 ounces of shave soap. That's quite a bit. That really is. And, I have never used the Col Conk By Rum, and a lot of viewers are very, very fond of it. And in just sampling the scent, it's a nice bay rum. I don't know if it's as rich and as deep as some of the artisan bay rum soaps that we've used on the channel, but that might change when the bloom water hits this. So I'm looking forward to dropping this into the mug and, putting some hot water over it and just, building a lather in the brush and doing a face lather with it. It really does have the potential to be a really nice bay rum scent. Yeah, I think it's going to bloom and develop a little bit once you start building the lather. At least that's my hope. So I'll be doing a review on this, and I want to make mention of this because this is a great value soap. Again, it'll be anywhere from $4.50 to about maybe $5.50, maybe $6, depending on the number of pucks you purchase. I purchased 4 in a 4-pack, and it works out to about $4.50 per puck. 10 ounces of soap for about $17. Wow, that's pretty good. You can't beat that. And that's a lot of soap there. So, I'm looking forward to reviewing this. My thanks to the viewers who have spoken so highly of the Col Conk By Rum scent, because I've used the lime, I've used the amber, but I have yet to use the Bay Rum. So I'm looking forward to using that. So thanks to everyone for mentioning it and telling me about it. As I said, I was looking forward to getting some. Finally got it. It arrived recently, so gonna do a shave. Not have to. I'm looking forward to doing a shave with it. So my thanks to everyone who suggested it and recommended it. This comes from viewer Keith Osmond, and he writes, "Hi, Mark. The Yaqi adjustable, the final cut, is back in stock for the moment. 13 left, and they sell quickly." Well, I'll have a link to that page on AliExpress where you can hopefully get one of these final cut razors. Hopefully by the time this airs, there are still some stock left up there. Keith writes, "Their anniversary sale starts Monday." Well, that's today. "You can add to the cart now and order Monday to get the sale price: brushes, razors, heads only, handles only, razor stands, shaving bowls, etc. Keith Osmond. Well, again, this is airing Monday morning, and hopefully when you see it Monday morning, you'll hit the sale and you'll hopefully be able to get some of that shaving gear. So my thanks to Keith for passing that along. If this was Friday morning mailbag, we would know about it ahead of time, but it's Monday morning mailbag. So thanks very much for that, Keith. Really, really do appreciate that. And also in new shaving gear, we like to kind of go back to yesteryear to see what's available out there and see what some of the viewers have come up with as far as new purchases of some vintage shaving gear. Chuck Price very kindly sent this along. He said, "Hey Mark, here are a few pictures of the World War II tech I told you about. Not in bad shape for a set almost 80 years old. Laugh out loud. Best, Chuck." Yeah, absolutely beautiful. It's amazing what you can find out there, either at antique stores or estate sales, on eBay, on Etsy, which is why we're including it in new shaving gear, because in a way it is kind of new shaving gear to the user, even though it might be 80 years old. But the point is that if you're looking for vintage shaving gear, all you need to do is a little bit of research, have a little bit of patience, and you can find some really, really amazing stuff out there. Chuck also wrote back and said that he checked the Razor Emporium chart regarding tech models, and the black aluminum head and bakelite handle make it a World War II model that was produced from 1938 till 1945. It was apparently the last base plate with triangular holes. We talked about this Generally speaking, the triangular holes, I believe, on those base plates make it a pre-World War II razor. And if they're rectangular, then it's a post-World War II or World War II or post-World War II razor. This one seems to be an exception to where it was produced from 1938 to 1945. Some great information from Matt Pisarcik and the Razor Emporium. So if you do get a vintage razor or a vintage Gillette razor, a Tech or a Slim or a Super Speed or a Fat Boy, Razor Emporium is a great resource to go there to find the date and to find additional, find out what date it was manufactured, and also maybe perhaps get some additional information regarding it. So that's absolutely great, Chuck. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And that's it for new shaving gear this week. Thanks to everybody who contributed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic stuff. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's get to some of these questions and comments. Okay, this comment comes from viewer Shannon. And Shannon writes, I came from a Headblade ATX, which I used for 7 years as my only shaver since I started shaving my head. I learned how to get what I needed out of the ATX, but it required me to push the blade into my skin to try to get it to lay flat on the skin and shave well. That, it being a cartridge, 6-blade, and the expense, made me try to use each cartridge too long, which made the whole experience uncomfortable and thus something I used to dread. So I avoided shaving until I had a week or two growth. When I came to the Henson, I ordered the medium, and being used to bearing down on the razor, I lost a few sword fights with the Henson medium. But I knew that it was me, not the razor. So I ordered the mild and kept watching videos like this one, and in short order, I determined that the mild with a very gentle touch was perfect. I love my Henson mild so much that my girlfriend is sick of hearing me talk about it. I got her one too. I shave my head starting back to front using Cremo Heritage Spiced Amber, and then I do front to back. I always use my left hand to lather with, and I am constantly using it to reapply the shaving cream to parts of my head that I have just shaved, as well as feel out where I need more. It makes shaving my head faster, easier, and much more smooth than the head blade, and I get a smoother shave as well. One Astra Superior Platinum blade gives me at least 7 shaves of my head and face before needing to be replaced. I find that with a single application of just 1 inch of the Cremo, I can shave my whole head that way because I use my left hand to reapply the stuff as I finish shaving an area. I still occasionally nick myself, but usually that is because I make the mistake of moving the blade in a slicing motion accidentally. Aside from that, it's only if I try too much or bear down on the razor. When I shave in a relaxed manner and go gently, it's always perfect. Shannon, wow, that's wonderful to hear. I just wanted to share that with some of the viewers out there who might be considering using a safety razor to start shaving their head with. A really good one to start with is the Henson Mild. I've done a few reviews of this, shaving my head, and I've used it for shaving my head. Really, I love shaving with my head. When I'm not on camera, when I am on camera, this is a terrific razor for head shaves. And Shannon left this comment in one of the video reviews I did, shaving my head with this Henson Mild. And again, the great thing about the Henson is the T-shaped razor head and the fact that this angle right here allows you to find the perfect angle when you're shaving every single time. And I prefer the mild. Shannon prefers the mild. Some of you out there may require a medium depending on your skin and beard type. Your beard might be a little more demanding. For me, the mild is perfect. And I would encourage you to go up to Henson Shaving and check out all the information regarding the mild, regarding the medium, that sort of thing, because they have all the stats on there and how they rate the aggressiveness of the mild and the medium. A little different than a traditional safety razor, but then again, it's the design that really makes it so unique and makes it such a wonderful, mild, efficient razor. Well, the mild is mild and efficient for me, but it really is terrific. And Shannon, I just wanted to share those comments with everyone because, again, some of you out there might be considering doing a head shave with a safety razor. The Henson is a really good one to start with. Really, really very, very good. It's one of my go-to razors for a head shave. No doubt about it. It is absolutely fantastic. So thanks very much for that, Shannon. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, Rodney Ripplinger checked in and he wrote, "Hi, Mark. After all this time fooling around with repairing scuttles, you know what works best for me? This thing that I had all along. The bowl part has very tiny ridges in it that work the soap quite well. They are hard to see, but you can feel them when you run your nail over the inside or outside. The bowl is from Japan and has a pedestal on the bottom, so it is very easy to hook a couple of fingers into to work a lather independent of the cup with the water in it. A bonus is, after the shave, I have a cup full of still hot water to clean my razor and blade in. Rodney." Hey, that's really neat, Rodney. Again, this goes back to what we talked about in the past, my poor man's scuttle. And a lot of wet shavers, I'm sure, are doing something similar to this. Nothing wrong with it at all. Thanks for sharing it. If you've got a couple of bowls or, a couple of bowls, that sort of thing that can fit in one into another, hold the hot water and kind of warm up an inner bowl that fits into a larger outer bowl. Yeah, why not? If it works for you, that's great. So thanks again for sharing that with us, Rodney. Really do appreciate it. Hey, if anybody else has got like a poor man's scuttle out there that you're using, hey, send along some photos of it and a little description. We'll share it here on the Monday morning mailbag because I know there are other viewers out there who are doing something very, very similar. I have, Rodney has, you probably have as well. So just send them to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. We'll show them on the Monday morning mailbag. Okay, this comment comes from viewer Ivan Kaz. And he writes, "Hi, Mark. This is John, also known as Ivan Kaz. I was thinking about a possible topic for discussion. My dad, who was a Polish immigrant, used to shave using a boar's hairbrush, but he would not use shaving soap. He would just use whatever bar soap we had in the bathroom, Zest, Irish Spring, etc. He was probably unaware of any special shaving soaps, and since he was a very frugal man, I doubt he would spend the extra money to buy shaving soap. I was just wondering if you or anybody else has tried shaving using regular bar soap. I remember occasionally seeing him shave, and the soap definitely did not whip up much lather. Anyway, I love being part of the wet shaving community. Since I started watching your and other videos on YouTube, discovering new razors, creams, etc., I discovered the Fat Boy razor. As soon as I saw it, I remembered my dad having that razor. I remember as a child taking out the blade, surprisingly without losing any fingers, whipping up a little lather and pretending to shave. It also brought back many fond memories of my father. I have acquired a Fat Boy and also a Slim Adjustable, and the nostalgia aspect is something I love. Thank you for bringing us your videos. Keep up the great work." Thanks very much for that, John. I really do appreciate it. Funny you should mention that. I remember my father doing the same thing when I was a little boy, going past the bathroom and the door was open. There were 5 boys in the family, so he had a wife and five boys to support, and I don't think he was going out there and buying top shelf shave soap either. He was using whatever he had. And I remember also, gee whiz, even in later years, during college and even after college, he would have just a coffee mug, a shaving mug, and it would have broken little bits of bar soap in there that he was using for his shave. And it never registered with me to buy him some shaving soap because I wasn't doing the traditional wet shave then. I wish I was, and I wish I had learned all this back then so I could have gotten him some nice shaving soap. But yeah, I remember him doing that. I have never done it. And it's a great question. Has anybody out there ever used regular bar soap to shave with, and what were your results? Great question. And I also agree. These razors bring back some great memories of our childhoods and of our dads. It absolutely is fantastic. I can appreciate that because, as I've mentioned many times on the program, I'm using my late father's Gillette Super Speed, and I love having that connection to him. So yeah, I definitely understand that. And really, there's this family nostalgia. There is the nostalgia there. There's the family connection there. Yeah, it's really fantastic. So yeah, again, great question. Anybody out there using bar soap as your shave soap? Really interested in seeing the discussion in the comments on that, folks. So comment below, let us know. Again, John, thanks very much for the question. Okay, this next question comes from viewer Doug Holly. And he writes, "Hi, Mark. I really enjoy the Monday morning mailbag." Well, thank you very much, Doug. I appreciate that. "I'm a long-time DE shaver. Now I'm thinking of an injector razor. I hear the buzz about the supply razor, but I'm looking at a vintage Pal injector. Can you give an opinion on both? And if you can pick just one, the Pal or the supply?" Well, Doug, I have both. I have the vintage Pal adjustable injector razor. And of course, as you know, I have the Supply SE. I have the Supply 2.0. I got to tell you, I love the Supply razors. I really do. I love the added heft that this razor has. I love this nick stop technology that they have here on that safety bar. That absolutely works. I love the fact that I can open this up and clean it out, take out the blade, that sort of thing. I love that. I just think this has a higher utility rating for me. I've also found that I haven't had to change my technique as dramatically in using this. I can go from a double edge razor and the next day use this and go back to a double edge razor and not miss a beat. It really is terrific. They say built like a tank, drives like a Tesla. Absolutely. This thing is like being on autopilot. I love this razor. I love it. The vintage Pal injector razor, very good. I like the adjustability of it, so I can kind of make it a milder razor, smooth things out. But it's lightweight, like the Schick injector razors, and I have found that I've had to adjust my technique a little more dramatically when using these vintage injector razors. They're not bad. They're very good, but they don't fit into my routine as well as the Supply. The Supply fits into my routine, and I think because it's the added weight, it's the design of it, and it's also the ability that I can open it up and clean it out. I like that, and those are the advantages right there for me. So if I had to pick between the two and choose a razor to shave with every single day that would give me the highest utility and performance, it would be the Supply. Absolutely. Now, that's not to say this is a bad razor. I mean, if you can get both and get them both in your collection, by all means do it. I mean, I'm glad that I have this in my collection. And, it's nice to come back to and shave with on occasion, that sort of thing. And I enjoy that. But this one, I've been able to just use day in and day out and put it in my rotation with my double edge razors. And I like the idea that if I want to put it away for a while, I can open it up, pull out the blade, clean it out, dry it out, reassemble it without the blade, and set it on the shelf until I'm ready to use it again. And of course, when I am ready to use it again, I'm gonna get a blank and put it in there and do a manual install of blank and then inject a brand new blade, or just do a manual install of a blade, use it, and then inject a new blade after I've had a number of shaves. But that sort of thing. I think it just has a higher, it offers me more utility and more options on how to use it and how to incorporate it into my rotation with double edge razors. That's what I'm saying. If and you have double edge razors and maybe you're going to use it in your rotation, yeah, this will probably work into your routine a little more easily than something like this. That's just kind of my opinion. You know what? I'll put it to the viewers. Like to hear your opinion as well. Which one did you pick? The Supply SE or would you pick the Pal adjustable vintage razor, injector razor? Let us know in the comments below. But Doug, yeah, I'm really taken with these supply razors. I like them a lot, and they've been great. The added heft is really, really wonderful. Really, really wonderful. All right, Doug, I hope that answered your question. I hope that allows you to reach a decision that's best for you. They're both great razors, but that's kind of it for me in a nutshell. This offers more utility and just, all around just works into my routine better than some of the vintage injector razors. These are good. This one works into my routine a little bit better. All right, thanks again for the question. I hope that helps. And folks, if you have a comment on this or an opinion on this, you have one or the other or both, let us know in the comments below. Thanks again, Doug. Really do appreciate it. Okay, this question comes from viewer Enrique C. And he writes, "Hey, Mark, I've always wanted to try CK6, but I've always been reluctant due to the $25 for 4-ounce price point. Is it truly worth the price tag? Or am I better off buying soaps such as Parasso, Sterling, and Taylor of Old Bond Street, which appear to have a better value? I would be happy to hear your thoughts. Thanks." Well, first of all, Enrique, the CK6 comes in a 5-ounce tub. The original Crown King formula comes in a 4-ounce tub. That's the difference right there. But yeah, I love CK6. Now, when I compare CK6 to some of the artisan soaps that are out there and some of the commercial soaps, they're all very good. But I think the strength of CK6 is that it's a non-tallow soap. It's an easier brush load. You don't have to load the brush as long. The lather just explodes off the brush. It makes a rich, creamy lather. Beautiful protection, beautiful cushion, wonderful glide. The lather just seems to develop at the same point from pass to pass. My first pass lather is great. My second pass lather is equivalent to that. My third pass lather is equivalent to it. I find that I don't have to load the brush as long with this, it just, Mantic 59 described it in his review as exploding off the brush. Yeah, I agree with that. It really is terrific. So if you're not quite ready to try CK6, I recommend trying CK1, the original Crown King formula. This Atomic Age Bay Rum is very, very good. The Coconut Bay with Lime is also another very good Bay Rum soap. These are great. They're in CK1, 4 ounces, a little less expensive, a little more affordable. Might fit your budget a little better. But this will give you kind of an introduction to what CK6 performance is like. These are very, very good. A lot of viewers like the original Crown King formula. And I have them because a lot of viewers wanted to see me use the original Crown King formula. I'm glad I did. These are great as well. They really are terrific. But yeah, CK6 offers that something extra. Really, it really is terrific. And if you do get CK6, get the bundle. I recommend the bundle. Get the shave soap and the aftershave, matching aftershave. It's terrific. It really is. Great performing shave soaps. A lot of great shave soaps out there. No doubt about it. And yeah, I am biased. CK6 really upped my wet shaving game. I mean, Tabak was the first real game changer for me, and along with Parasso and some of those other commercial soaps. Then viewers said, hey, try an artisan soap. So I went to Sterling, and really that was a game changer. But when I came to CK6, and it wasn't a tallow soap, but had all this performance, wow, I was really blown away. Yeah, I like it a lot. Again, I'm biased because I love it a lot and I talk highly about it. And don't misunderstand me, there are some great artisan shave soaps out there. They really are great. But this has been consistently great from scent to scent to scent to scent. It's just terrific. And yeah, I like it a lot. I just like everything about the shave soap. But the performance, I like the art. I like the scent. I like all that. But the performance of CK6, really, it just doesn't let me down. I like it a lot. So I would encourage you to try it. If you don't want to try CK6, at least give the original Crown King formula a try. Try Atomic Age Bay Rum. Try a Bay Rum. Their Bay Rum scents, the two that I've tried are very, very good. There's a couple of others up there. Give one of those a try. I don't think you can go wrong with the Bay Rum. Generally speaking, everybody loves a Bay Rum. So give at least the original Crown King formula, also known as CK1. Give that a try if you don't want to jump right into CK6. That'll give you a really good indication and really demonstrate to you the potential of CK6. So I like it a lot, and there are a lot of folks out there that do not want a tallow-based soap, and boy, this is a good one. This is not a tallow-based soap, and boy, it just gives some great performance. So, just try it one time. Why not? So that's kind of the way I look at it. All right. The other thing is that because you're not loading the brush as much as you do tallow-based soap, it's probably going to last a little bit longer. At least that's my thinking. All right, Enrique, I really appreciate the question. I hope that helps you make a decision. To the viewers out there who have used CK6 and have used some other artisan soaps, tallow or non-tallow, hey, please comment below and let us know what your thoughts are on CK6, the original Crown King formula, and some of the other artisan tallow-based soaps out there that you may have used. And please share your thoughts on that. We really would be interested in hearing those, and I'm sure it would help Enrique to make a decision. So thanks again, Enrique. Really, really do appreciate the question. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog. For my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements for some great shaving gear. Check out VikingsBlade.com for some great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marks80, where you'll find all the products I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.